Philly Fame. Philly Fame.
This episode of Philly Fame TV is brought to you by 1212 plant-based hair care products. These products are good for men and women and best used in barbershops and hair salons. You can pick up some 1212 products at Hair Buzz and Hair Town in Philadelphia. Also shop online 12haircare.com for all deliveries.
See, growing up, you look just like him, everybody praising. It gave me it opened a lot of doors for me. Like, as far as that aspect, but as far as like relationship-wise, me and him, our bond, it ain't really as close as it should be. I feel as though like he broken, so he ain't really know how to be a dad to me. He trying now, so I salute him. I love him. It's just I feel as though it wasn't enough for me, and I still be looking for it. He be trying, but it's just some stuff you can't be taught. You know what I mean? Okay. So it's like he tried, he make an effort, he put in some work, but he broken, man. I love him. You know what I mean? We communicate, talk. He try to help me through the process of my situation because he been there before. He know what it's like.
Right.
But I be expecting more, I'm grown, but damn, I need my dad when this shit real now, you mean?
Y'all was on my side, it seemed like more than he was on my side, right? We gotta understand, it's Gordon.
Yeah, alright, let's go. You want me to record or you want me? Alright, go ahead.
Like I said, when you got a kid, right? They think they might think they smarter than you. They don't realize that you was them before they was them. You know what I mean? Because my son kind of almost mirrored me how I was. I was in prison for the same thing at his age. I just happened to beat it. The only difference between me and him is I don't have a dad or a mom.
Yeah, why would you do that while I was
I got a mom, but my mom don't fuck me. But he kind of a little bit spoiled. So he was saying stuff like, talking about some guy that took him to a club or to a bar. I'm your father. I'm not taking you to a bar with me. I'm not taking what I did do though. I got you a job. Every year you got a job. When they had the what's the shit Jay-Z used to throw every year? They come to Made in America.
Made in America. Yeah.
They had him working down there every year. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I love him. So anything you say about me, I still love him. You know what I mean? So that shit don't change nothing. But for him to say
come on, man. Stop back the face.
He wasn't there. First of all, his mom blamed him on somebody else, right? So he was raised in a different family. So he was about 8. I found out about him when he was about 8, right? As soon as I found out when he got him, I got the pictures, the videos, everything, the show. I was in his life,
just use your real name if you just want to do that.
But when you trying to get in the life of a kid that's 8 and you ain't known him before, it's hard. You can't beat him. You don't even really want to holler at him too much because he don't know you. So you know what I mean? So I used to come around with his brothers and integrate him. And every year, every couple of years I took family pictures and all that shit like that, you know what I mean? But I'm always there, your pop, and then his step pop was my man. We started getting money together. I had to come down South Philly to get him, so I said I might as well get cool with boy and know what's going on, you know what I mean? My son, I think he's doing a lot of deflating and blaming other people for stuff decisions that he made. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I just don't think he should have got on a camera saying nothing about me because I worked a lot for my name, you know what I mean? So you always say anything about your father, you know what I mean? Because without me, you won't exist. You know what I mean? Without me, you won't exist. But being a father at the same time, I always forgive him and always love him. Because I love him for real. Because if you don't love somebody, you can just say, man, fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? But I love you for real. And I know one day he'll change. How you think? Because I know I used to be a whole different person than I am today. You know what I mean? So one day he's going to get there. You know what I mean? Right now, he got a lot of time to think. And trust me, if I could do half the time for him that he got in jail right now, I would do it. We can split that shit up 10 and 10. How many people would say that and do that for him? You know what I mean? Nobody else. You know what I mean? So when you say, people sometimes get it twisted, listen to their mothers or shit like that, but his mom not a good person that he should be listening to because she, I ain't gonna say nothing too bad about it because I don't do shit like that, but he listened to the wrong people. That's what I'm gonna put it like that. You know what I mean? If I don't know nothing about you when your mom blame you on somebody else, you can't blame me for not being here. I mean, how can you blame me for something I don't even know about? You know what I mean? So, but as soon as I found out, I paid all the money for child support, paid it all up, and came and got him. So we hit 31st and Task at the projects. White Jag and come right down there. I don't give a fuck. I'm come right in that ain't my hood. So that mean, because I was like, man, I'm not having no son out here that I don't fuck with. You know what I mean? So you try to play me saying like, yo, it wasn't there. Mind you, the first time we got locked up, we had just came back from the Poconos. I just took him to the Poconos. When I was cutting hair, I saved my money up and take him to the Poconos. He come back, he get locked up that same day. So I'm like, nigga, what you talking about? Nobody take you out of town. What are you talking about? Stop making excuses, man. But that's what kids do sometimes, man.
You think it might be his frustration because he locked up? That's why. I mean, more like him venting as opposed to, I
think it's more him being immature. See, when you really from these slums, for real, like he think he from, you know nobody owe you nothing. You don't expect nothing. See, when I'm in jail, I never expect nothing because I don't got no dad. My mama don't fuck with me. I mean, I know ain't nothing coming. So when you feel like you expect something, you got these high expectations, you spoil you. So you might feel some type of way, this and that. But plus, you listen to the wrong people. A lot of people don't like me because I move how I move. I don't listen to what other people want me to do. I do what I want to do. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, as long as you love somebody, that's all that matters. I mean, I never want to do nothing to hurt him. Never see him hurt. None of that. I don't give a fuck what he say about me. You know what I mean? Period. But at the same time, like, they don't go on the joint and say that, like, come on, bro, like, and I'm looking at the pictures. One picture, he got my rollie on. One baby, nigga, you driving my Corvette. You talking about some nigga that mess with your mind that took you to a bar. I'm your dad at the end of the day. I'm not your friend. At the time, the age she was talking about, you get grown, we can go to a bar. If you 16, 17, nigga, I'm here to teach you about life. I'm not here to do all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's the part he ain't understand. Like, he wanted me to be more of his friend, I guess, than his dad. You know what I mean? But he blocked me on the you can't write him shit. That's when I know he was spoiled. When you got 20 years in prison, the last thing you do is block some blessings from somebody. Cause I mean, I'm free. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the person. So I'm down in Miami. I had one in the dice game. I had one like about six grand. First thing I thought about, let me send my son a bankroll. I go to Senate. This shit said I was blocked. I was like, you blocked me, nigga? What the fuck? You in jail blocking somebody that's gonna send you money? Let's see that. So that right there is my choice. I'm gonna fall back into some type of way he reached out to me or something like that. I mean, I'll be here. But meantime, like, you're grown. You made a grown man decision. I mean, whatever you did, doing the time for it. But nobody did it but yourself. I mean, you gotta own that and don't stop saying it's somebody else's fault. It's nobody else's fault. You know what I mean?
So you willing to talk to him? You know what I mean, if you reach out to him, you definitely willing to holler at him.
His mom just can't be the one to do it. You know what I mean? Because she says she's just like a little bit too disrespectful. You know what I mean? But I'm not even mad at him. This is the crazy part I don't like. Me and him never had an argument. We never had nothing wrong. That's why I'm like, where the fuck this come from? I just sent you the money. I ain't even hear him say, well, what about your dad? Well, he just sent me $500 for my TV, to get my TV from upstate. He ain't say shit. Well, I'm like, what the fuck, you ain't even gonna say that? You ain't say nothing about it, like, nigga. I know, I've been upstate. I just was upstate 2011 to 2015. I know the main thing you need is a TV and some Timbs. Right. Boom, 500. As soon as you got to Camp Hill, 500, go get your TV. You know what I mean? He's saying, like, I don't even know him. I don't come do nothing. I'm like, this nigga just saying any old thing. Then after that, they took y'all joint and made all these other videos about saying shit about me, like, all this shit that ain't even true, right? You know what I mean?
Why do you think you're doing it?
I think it's maybe because of the time. I think maybe because he kept doing time and he can't do what he want, and like, you mean, he gotta blame somebody. I'm talking about even when he was in the county, he gets stabbed up and call it. I got the guards in the camp, seeing if he cool, come and check. I mean, like, I'm busting moves, all this shit for you, but you talking about somebody else. That's like a slap in the face, like, because I'm talking about. Usually, if a nigga got kids, he got a bitch blaming him on a kid that she ain't blaming him on, he's 8, they not fucking with that kid. As soon as I felt that he was mine, I went and got him from the rip. Come on, we out. There was times I went down there to get him, he wouldn't even come. Because he ain't know me. I had to make myself into his life. I forced myself into his life when I ain't had to do it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about forever, like, not period, forever. I got pictures and everything to prove it, right? He's talking like, but then on top of that, the boy she blamed him on still was his pop too. And the boy she blamed him on pop, his grandpop. So he had 3 niggas in his life. You know what I mean? Because me and the boy got cool. It's my nigga Bub. We tight as shit. You know what I mean? So he had 3 male figures in his life that's like dad's. But you wanted to do what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? So you talking like, nigga, you don't know, having a heart is high. I'm in the foster home, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm in jail foster because I don't have nowhere to live at. I don't have no money. I don't have nothing. You know what I mean? So I heard him say some shit like, well, my dad broken. Yeah, I'm not broken. I got bent, but I ain't broken because if I was broken, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think he qualified to say that I'm broken.
He left his shit.
He got a daughter out here that he's not gonna be able to do nothing with her for 20 years. What do you think she gonna say about him? Because daughters don't forget you like a son will. Daughters remember everything, you know what I mean? So I mean, yeah, and of course, I could blame myself for some of the stuff that he did because I didn't know how to be a super dad. I just tried. You know what I mean? I tried to be a dad. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm getting locked up. I'm about shooting, doing shit that, you know what I mean? He probably seen me or heard me doing it. He probably did the same thing. So I do take responsibility for some of it, but some of it I don't. You know what I mean? Because all the shit I went through, I don't blame my dad for shit. You know what the fuck? You know what I mean? I did it. You know what I mean? My dad, I ain't got no dad. You know what I mean? So I don't fuck, you know what I mean? So I think as men, you just gotta take your responsibilities and look at yourself before you go looking at what somebody else did. I had to learn that myself. I learned that shit in my 30s, so I can't blame him. You know what I mean? Shit, I mean, so like, you mean he got some growing up to do. We got a lot of time to do it. I'm just glad he's not. Even though bad as it sounds, I think if he was out here, he'd be having to kill more people or probably got killed. So I mean, so I think this time right here is gonna give him enough time. By the time 10 years from now, he's gonna be a whole different person. I mean, and I'm always gonna be here for him, as long as I'm alive. But he never should block me because I could die any day. You know what I mean? And then he'll regret it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you get one day.
So I know this. I want to ask you a quick question. I know this goes without saying, but I just want you to clarify for the people. So I'm sure when you heard about what he was doing in the streets early on when he was a young boy, I'm sure you talked to him. And so yeah, let people know.
First of all, this what happened. I'm cutting hair, mind you. $20 a hair, $30 a haircut. Saved up $1,200 to take him and his 2 little brothers to the Poconos, right? We go to the Poconos for 3 days. We come back, the day we come back, I dropped him off, he got locked up in 20 minutes. The cops caught 20 minutes for shooting, go up Glen Mills. I'm like, nigga, you lucky you ain't get killed, or the cops didn't kill you because the cops caught him red-handed.
Yeah.
I'm snapping on him. He get out 2 years later, whatever. My man comes to me like, yo, your son, they had a meeting in South Philly saying your son is shooting people. I said, what? My son? So I called him. I said, you doing? Because mind you, my son real respectful, real calm. He don't talk that tough shit, none of that. You'll never know. Right. So like, he's like, no, then I ain't doing nothing. So I just didn't believe it, how calm he is.
So his demeanor then, yeah, you didn't believe he was doing none of that.
Yo, me and my son, this is how me and my son, we never argued or nothing. We never had nothing. We was cool. Our whole time, we never had nothing. That's why I was surprised when you said something. I'm like, damn, if you have a problem with me, tell me first at least. I'm thinking we tight, we think we all good, you know what I mean? But my thing is that I don't feel no ill will towards him. I'm just disappointed a little bit, but like it ain't nothing changed. Like I mean, for real. I mean, like if I see him right now, hug him, tell him I love him.
If you could tell him something, what would you tell him?
I love him, and I love you because he's my son, nigga. I love you for real. The nigga looks just like me. The nigga is the same. And when I see the nigga like this is me again.
And everybody say that. Like it's not like it's just something you say. Like everybody say that you look just like it.
Yeah,
I look just like
his voice like mine. He talk like I mean, he don't even know because I'm old now, nigga. But I'm you before you. I mean, the thing he understands, I don't have a dad, so I would do anything to have a dad. I don't give a fuck if my dad was a bum sleeping on the corner, I could just go talk to him if I had a, I mean, but see, he got one, so he don't understand what it's like not to have one ever, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, nigga, and then you got a dad that's thorough, nigga, anywhere you go to jail, you never gonna hear nothing bad about me, you're not gonna hear no, everybody gonna oh, I fuck with your dad, you gonna get things because of me, you get an interview because of me. That wasn't my son, y'all wouldn't be interviewing him.
No, that's real.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's the hard work and dedication I put out in here, coming from nothing. I ain't make no excuses. I'm talking about I come from zero. This is my neighborhood right here. I come from zero, nothing. Moved to New York by myself, 20 years old, no money, no nothing. Trying my hardest to become somebody, so you could have an easier lane. Instead of you going against me, you should have been riding with me. I mean, and it'd been easy for you. Then your fucking right hand man is spitting this shit. Leave for it, yo. You fucking right with him doing the same spit. Yo, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I mean, I'm disappointed, but at the same time, he gonna get another chance at life. I mean, I just hope when he get out, that I mean, he be a better person. Instead of hating on me, just be a better person than me. Because at the end of the day, I can admit all my flaws. But you know, when you raised wrong, you're gonna have flaws. Yeah. I mean, when you raised in this shit right here, you're not gonna be how you supposed to be. Everything you gonna learn, everything late. I mean, I learned everything late, man. Even how to be with a girl, how to treat your kid, all that shit. You learn late. If you learn your information from the streets and from prisons, yeah, you're gonna be like, you're gonna fuck up so much. You're gonna fuck up so much before you get it right that you're gonna lose a lot of people during that time. But eventually, if you want to get it right, you're gonna get it right. You know what I mean? And I wanted to get it right, so that's why I strive to be a better person. You know what I mean? So a person might know me from 10 years ago and see me to think they know me. I'm a whole different nigga from 10 years ago, you know what I mean? So
I just think y'all really need to have that conversation, man. I think that would really clear a lot of stuff up. I mean, I think it would be good for both sides. And I think he'd be willing to do it. I believe he'll be willing to do it. I mean, based on you said you're willing to do it. I mean, let's see if we can make that happen.
I mean, you got kids?
Yeah.
See, I know him when he was 7, 8, and 9. I remember how he was as a kid. I love you, nigga. That's what this thing on this. I don't gotta come get you. I was on state party getting money, living my life. I ain't gotta come get you. Right. I gotta say, nigga, I pay this child support. I ain't gotta come get you. I'm making my business to come get you because I love you. You mine. You know what I mean? So like, it's like, so he ain't no person I can stow away. I can say, man, fuck that. I can't say that about him. So whatever happened, the guy can fix it. I'm the dad. Of course, I'll be willing to do it, even if I think he's wrong. I mean, it don't matter if he's right or wrong. I love him, and I want him to be better. And the guy listen sometimes. You gotta listen to a motherfucker that did everything that you doing now. I already did it. I know the outcome. I know all that shit like that. You know what I mean? So other than that, you know what I mean? Basically, just want to know I love you, man. No matter how I feel about nothing else, that's the main thing you need to know. You know what I mean?
Right, that's real. And for context for the people that's watching, how many kids do you have?
I got 6 sons and 2 daughters. I lost a son. Let me tell you how crazy it is.
Right, R.I.P. Vasquez.
He's talking about me not doing that, right? When I lost my son, he called my phone at the crash. My son crashed in the car. He FaceTimed me. He see the accident. He's calling me because I had his daughter cake in my trunk for his daughter's birthday. I said, nigga, how you saying this about me? I got your daughter cake in my trunk when you called me, like.
About to do a delivery.
When you got a dad that don't do shit for you, you're not doing nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Period. You know what I mean? And your mom still came and got the cake out my trunk. The accident when my son is deceased at right there. I mean, like, come on, man. Don't say nothing bad about me, bro. Like, I mean, mind you, I got different kids I got to interact with.
That's why I brought that up so people can know, like, for clarity, like, you got a lot of kids. Know what I mean, like.
And I'm gonna send you some pictures so you can put it in this video, cause like to show, like, man, come on, man. I mean, and I don't claim to be the perfect father and that shit. But I love my kids. Never hit them, abuse them. I always tell them I love them. That's the best you can do. So they don't have no issues for me. I mean, the world gonna give them some issues, but they, like, as far as somebody beating them up or treating them bad, that shit ain't flying. Especially my daughters. I got 2 daughters. I got 6 sons. You know what I mean? And I got another son upstate. I mean, I got nothing to mistake. That nigga got fucking, he about to get out though now. So like, I mean, so like, I ain't like, I mean, and mind you, I had them all together. Y'all got the same last name, except for Muji, because his mom blamed the most. I mean, somebody else, but I fuck with my kids. Everybody know that. I mean, everybody know that. I mean, and I ain't the perfect father, but I love them. Period. You know what I mean? I'm human, man. At the end of the day, I don't claim to be perfect. I mean, it's, I mean, but I try. I mean, and I'm willing to try more. You know what I mean? So.